Hi, welcome to Made Fit TV. I'm your host, Jennifer DiDonato, and this is episode number 96. We're getting up there. Made Fit TV is everyone's source for health and fitness information and entertainment, and it's where fit bodies don't just happen. They're made. A lot of times we want those results. We wish we had those results. We have the answers all here for you. All you have to do is just follow them and do it. And you can make it. I know you can. So thanks for joining us. Episode 96 today, and we have a lot of people that always join us every Saturday at noon Eastern Daylight Time, Eastern Standard Time here in the East Coast. Join us at noon on Ustream, and I can chat with you live. That way you don't have to wait for me to answer your questions, because we chat after the show, and we have a good conversation, great people, and I answer all your questions, and that way we can interact a little bit better as opposed to me just sending you an email. So, but if you want to email me, you can check me out at jenny@madefittv.com. So today we are doing muscle soreness recovery, and it is a really good topic because a lot of times when you're either a beginner getting into your workout, or you've been away from the gym for a little while, or you're starting even a new training method, you may feel extremely sore the next day. But this email is what prompted me, kind of inspired me to do this episode. This is from Phil, and I don't know where he's from. But he says, oh, okay, this guy does a lot. He does biking, he does vinyasa yoga, he does snowboarding on the weekends, and he says he's been doing this since August, but currently his muscles have been feeling really sore. I guess he is just pushing himself. He says, I was wondering if you have some tips on recovery. I've heard that taking a cold shower after workouts can lower inflammation. Glutamine can help muscle recovery. Foam rollers are great for stretching. Can you suggest anything that you might do? And maybe you can dedicate an episode to it. So thanks a lot, Phil. Perfect timing. Yes, I do have a lot of episodes already up there on foam rolling and static stretching and all that good stuff, but this way we can break it down. So here are some tips you can do. First of all, delayed onset muscle soreness, or also known as DOMS. That's normal. It typically lasts anywhere from, 24 to 48 hours, but you could even feel it as early as 12 hours within, or even 8 hours within a workout, if you've, depending on the day, depending on how hydrated you are, hormones, that kind of thing. So it's normal, but the thing is, you want to make sure that you know what is a good sore and what is a bad sore. And soreness is fine. What happens is your muscle, when you challenge your muscle fibers, when you challenge your muscle, you're putting a challenge on it, whether it be from plyometrics or strength training, even running if you've never done it before, or a certain cardio machine. If you're working different muscles and challenging them, you get those tiny little micro tears in your muscle. They're not huge rips, they're just tiny little tears. And what happens is those tears, they will recover and recuperate to regrow and regenerate better, more dense, stronger muscle. I'm not saying you're gonna get huge. I'm just saying that that's what happens within the tiny little microscopic areas of your muscle. So the things that you can do to make sure that you're alleviating that pain is, first of all, warm up with some light cardio. Just take about 5 minutes. Do a light, brisk walk on the treadmill, or maybe on the elliptical, or doing some dynamic movements where you're doing some hip swings, just to get the blood flowing through your body and making sure that you're not, overstretching anything. Think of it as a cold rubber band. If you pull it right away, it's going to snap. But if you warm up that rubber band and you stretch it, it's going to be more pliable. The next thing you can do also is foam roll before your workout. We'll put up the link right now. I do have an episode on foam rolling. It's really great. It's almost like a self-massage, but it just kind of gets the muscles, the blood flowing, and allows for a little bit of the muscle tightness to ease up. So you can do that before your workout and also after your workout. After your workout too, you want to do some cool down cardio. Make sure you're getting the blood flow through the muscles when you're done with your workout. Slow down the heart rate, and make sure you're getting the blood to all the muscles, because you want to get all the nutrients there, flush out any toxins from the lactic acid buildup from the muscle that you're doing. Also, eating protein and carbohydrates, a complex combination of the two within the 30 minutes after your workout, because you want to make sure that while your blood is still flowing, you're eating the good amount of ratio of carbohydrates and proteins to get those nutrients to your body and to get the muscle recovery quicker. You just want to get it through there, get the nutrients, because it needs it. It needs to be recovered, it needs to be repaired, it needs to regrow, and it can't do it without good proteins and carbohydrates. Remember, whole grains and lean sources of protein for that. The next thing you can do, remember all the time, 64 ounces of water a day. Try to get in 64 ounces. That's about a half a gallon. If you can get in a gallon a day, I know it's a lot, but try. Just have, 64 ounces would be 4 17-ounce or so bottles of water a day. So just down them and make sure that you're doing that to keep all the liquids flushing through your body, flush out the toxins, and making sure that you're keeping everything nice and lubricated, because we're made of water, most of us are. A warm shower will help. Phil had mentioned a cold shower. Try a warm shower, because like I said before about warming up the muscles, that's going to help ease some of that pain, and it can also help to get rid of or help alleviate some knots that you might have as well if you've had them for a long period of time. So a warm shower could definitely help. Also, massage. Every once in a while, getting at least a massage once a month is good, because it just kind of brings your body back into alignment and making sure that those muscles that are super tight, you're relaxing them. You got to inhibit the overactive muscles, otherwise they're going to keep getting tight, and over time it's going to create possibly some injuries. So you're looking at worse soreness. Also, take your multivitamins. Take your multivitamins, because your body is going to be using up essential vitamins and nutrients and minerals when it's just doing normal bodily functions. So you got to make sure that you're replenishing your body, otherwise it's not going to work properly. And the severity of the soreness could be because your body's lacking something very vital. So just make sure you're taking it. Take a gender specific one if it's for women or men, because it'll have stuff that you need, and make sure that it's an AM and PM formula so your body isn't trying to absorb everything at once. Also, glutamine, like I mentioned in the supplement episode as well, is a very good thing to take too, because studies show that it helps to speed up the immunity, the muscle recovery, the repair. So that might be something that you can look into as well. If you want more information, you can check out the Beginner's Guide to Supplements episode on the glutamine. Another thing, do recovery cardio the next day. I know that you might be sore, but don't just sit around all day unless you're super, super sore and you can't even move or get off the toilet. I've heard of that. People are just like, oh, I'm stuck here, get me off. Do some recovery cardio. You gotta get the blood flowing through the muscles, like I keep saying, because if you don't, you're gonna get a little stiff. So even just a brisk, light jog or walk just for a half hour, 20 minutes. Do something, but don't just sit around and do nothing. And also, know when to take it easy. You want to make sure that the difference between the, feeling like you hurt yourself and just that delayed onset muscle soreness, if you feel like you've pulled a muscle, you're going to feel more, like if you injured yourself, you're going to feel more of a pinching pain. It's going to inhibit your range of motion severely. Whereas delayed onset muscle soreness, it's that soreness where, okay, if you did chest press yesterday and you're sore in your chest, that's normal. So just ease on through it, give yourself a couple days, and make sure you're not training that same movement, that same body part back to back couple days. And just make sure that at least you feel a little bit sore. And if you don't feel sore, it doesn't mean you didn't do anything, but just have that mind-body connection. Know what your body is doing, and make sure that, okay, even though I'm not sore, I'm still seeing good results, then you're doing fine. But if you're super sore all the time, just because you have a killer workout doesn't mean you have to be sore or not. Everyone's bodies are different. It also depends on a woman's cycle as well. That can definitely affect it. So a lot of things. I hope these tips at least helped you guys. The next time you feel that, you just kind of know how to manage it. And also, taking a little bit of anti-inflammatory ibuprofen, Motrin, that'll work too. So if you have any questions, email me at jenny@madefittv.com. You can also friend me on my Facebook. I'm Jenny DiDonato, and also Jennifer DiDonato, Made Fit TV fan page. Friend us up. And also, I'm on Twitter /Jenny DiDonato. So we'll see you next time. Email me, and hopefully you'll give us more information and more ideas for the next episodes. Keep it coming. Oh, and by the way, we got our shirts in finally. So these are the women's cut. Come in small, medium, and large. Let me know. I also have them in light blue and gray. Love them. All right, we'll see you next time, guys. Have a good